This is breaking news from ThailandTV.news. Now all the Thailand news is in one place. The latest reports from around the clock and around the world. Breaking Thailand news from all the world's top news sources, translated into 11 languages and updated 24 hours a day. Here's Ali with more.
ThailandTV.news has it all. The latest news, weather and sports updates, plus up-to-the-minute events listings and fun things to do in Thailand. And that's not all. There's also entertainment, lifestyle, and travel news, including the latest visa information. If it's happening in Thailand, you'll find it here at ThailandTV.news.
It's all here at ThailandTV.news. All the latest news, weather, sports, they even cover ice hockey. It's all done at ThailandTV.news. Yes, it's all the Thailand news, all in one place.
A production from Thailand, brought to you in a broadcast created on more than one continent. This is Thailand's biggest night for hockey. This is Hockey Night in Thailand.
And hello everyone, Keith Mueller from our broadcast center here in California. And as you can see, the youth hockey team has just left the ice, so we're running a little delayed tonight again at Imperial World in Bangkok. So as we wait for the game to start between Novotel and KCG, we're going to have the opportunity to watch the SHL News Week 13, and we'll watch that for a little bit, and then we'll be back for the game. Hello there, I'm not hearing any audio. We're going to try a different section.
Welcome, SHL fans. We have something special for you today. Growing Up Stasny. John is going to be interviewing Thomas. All right.
Hello, my name is John Shaknovsky. I am the president of the Siam Hockey League, and I am really happy today to be here to interview one of our newer players in the SHL this year, Thomas Stasny. Before I get to the interview, I want to explain to you how we got here, why we're doing this, and explain to you, because I know I've known Thomas a few months now, and we've had a couple of drinks together, had dinner together. I know one thing, he's a very humble person, so he's not a bragger. So let me brag for him a little bit, and let you all know that for those of you who follow the SHL and watch hockey outside the SHL for many years, you'll know that there are lots of families, hockey families, Sutter brothers, sister brothers, recent times have shops and stalls of many brothers in the NHL. But the first family of hockey, really, for years and years, was just hockey family. Thomas's dad, his uncles, cousins, uncles in the NHL, now, and you have so many players. We'll go into this, but really, Thomas comes from the true hockey family, with so many people playing, and I'm excited to discuss that. Very selfishly, as a Washington Capitals fan, when I was a young kid, 11 years old, 1982, I went to the old Landover, Maryland Capitol Center and watched the Washington Capitals play versus the Quebec Nordiques, where his father played and his uncles played. It's exciting for me, exciting for the SHL. Once again, those that follow the SHL know we have a relationship with Johnny Oduya, which we're so proud of. He came, played a few games for us, and sponsors our MVP trophy and our scholarship. But we never had a true full-time player with the background that Thomas has. So really excited, really happy to have him. And Thomas, welcome to the SHL interview. Welcome to this talk today. Happy to have you.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here too. The first thing I did when I knew I was coming to Bangkok for work is type ice hockey rink, or actually hockey Bangkok. And that's kind of how I found the SHL. And, I've been playing for a long time. I played till I was 33, and then I didn't play the last 4 years. And I know when you don't know anybody, hockey is the best way to meet people and to get to know people, especially if you come in a country you've never been to before. Yeah. So really happy I found the SHL, very happy the SHL exists. And yeah.
That's what I tell you. You found SHL, you found hockey in Thailand, like almost all of us did. We all moved here, we all typed in ice hockey, and some of us were shocked to see there was results that actually said there's hockey here. And we're really happy you did that. And we'll get into your playing here and that in a little bit. I want to just go back and I want to discuss with you, obviously your family, obviously you growing up, but first of all, let's begin from scratch. And where were you born?
I was born in Quebec, 1982. Where my dad was playing. He's been there. They have been there with my uncle for 2 years then, I guess. That's... So I'm basically Canadian. Actually, I was Canadian before I was even Slovak or Swiss now, because actually my parents, or my dad and my uncles, they defected, Czechoslovakia at the time. So my parents didn't have any citizenship for like 3 years before they got their Canadian one. So actually I was even Canadian before my dad.
So they defected from Czechoslovakia to Canada?
Yeah.
And they were there without citizenship, and then eventually they got their citizenship, but you were born there before and they got their citizenship.
Yeah.
So because you were born there, you had citizenship. So that's very, very funny. So that story, have they ever told you that whole story about defection? How'd that happen?
It's funny enough. We had some kind of bits, but then there was this book. This journalist in Quebec wrote this book on the whole story of the defection, and actually I read the book and I learned a lot by reading the book. As I said, I knew some bits, but yeah, the book is very interesting to read. I think it's well written. It's like a journalistic book, but it's also like kind of a story book. So yeah, you get a lot of details, interesting details in the book of how it happened, and yeah, it's like
Would you any interesting tidbits you picked up, or do you remember you could share with us that you remember?
I mean, I know that they left. They didn't show up. I mean, they were I think if I recall, in Innsbruck for a hockey tournament. Like it was the national teams, and after the game, they didn't show up at the bus. So everybody was starting looking for them. You know, we had the secret police and whatever was looking for them. And for somehow they split, my dad and my uncle. There was just Peter and Anton at that time, and they split, and they had to go. So people from Quebec flew in to help them get out. And they split, and they couldn't find each other. And at some point they said to Peter, we have to go now, and Anton's gonna figure it out. So they left, and they're driving in the night, and there was this guy walking on the side of the street, and Peter said, "Oh, that's Anton."
Oh my goodness.
In the night, and he recognized him by the way he was walking.
Oh my goodness.
So they stopped and picked him up and then left to Vienna. Yeah.
Oh, they went there to Vienna. And
then they were stuck in a hotel waiting for the visa, whatever they needed. It was pretty intense. I think I wasn't there, but
right.
The way the story's told, it was pretty intense because apparently the whole Secret Service was looking for them.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the stories you hear about those days. Is the secret police is immediately, and these guys. Your dad and uncles are heroes of the country, so these guys are deciding to leave, or
I don't know if they're heroes, but
hockey's a big sport there, and they're superstars, so that's pretty.
Well, also what I think is that in the press nobody talked about it in the newspaper. They want to know that people defected.
Correct.
It was all silenced. So
right.
You see how it worked at the time there. Yeah.
Interesting, very interesting. Hey, at what point in so you were born in 1982. You're born in Quebec. Your dad, your uncles are playing for the Nordiques. At what point did you realize that your dad and uncles were who they were? They're NHL players, and they're famous, and they're hockey players, and they're in Quebec, hockey's life.
Well, honestly, I didn't get time to really pick on that because I was 7 years old when we moved to Switzerland. So, as a kid, you don't really realize it, I guess.
Do you? I mean, when you were 5, 6, 7, were you going down to the locker room? Were you going into the arena? Were you doing those kind of things, or were you?
Well, we did. I mean, we did go to the game. We did go in the locker room and stuff. I don't recall much of it.
Right.
I'll be honest.
Okay.
All I recall is the Christmas parties at the Colisée, all the families and kids skating and having animations and stuff. That was cool. But again, I don't recall much.
Okay. So when did they leave Quebec? You said you were 7, and what happened next with the family?
So my dad moved to Switzerland to play hockey. Actually, his contract in Quebec ended, and he had opportunities in other cities, but not cities he wanted to play for. So, and actually one thing he said, when he was younger, he had a junior tournament in Switzerland. And he said, one day I'm going to live in Switzerland. So, he took a contract. He found a team in Switzerland. And lucky enough, he looked for a team in the French part. It's Quebec, French part. So we're speaking French. So he actually looked for a team in the French part so we could go to school in a French school. So it was pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
So he played 3 years in Switzerland, and then he decided to retire and stay there.
Where's he now?
In Switzerland.
Okay, there now. Yeah. Still there now. Okay,
still
good.
Now, yeah.
And how about your uncles? Where are they now?
One is still in Quebec. So Marianne is still in Quebec. He owns a golf club there. So he's got a golf in Quebec. Unfortunately, he's a bit sick. He's got Parkinson.
Okay.
But we try to help him as much as we can. And my uncle Peter, he's traveling between Bratislava and St. Louis.
Okay.
That's where they had their last home.
Okay. Interesting. So you're 7 years old when you move. Before 7, were you playing hockey?
Nope.
Not at all.
I started actually for playing soccer.
Okay.
My parents, I never asked why or what. I guess we were playing a bit soccer in the backyard, just summertime. I guess winter was kind of hard with 2 meters snow to play soccer, but we played in the summer, ball, just having fun. And I don't know, for some reason, I never asked why they put out a soccer first. Maybe because they had time in the summer.
Right.
So
right.
I have no idea. I know I started playing soccer with one of my cousin, Jan, and that's all I kind of recall. Then we moved to Switzerland, and that's where I actually started playing hockey in Switzerland.
Did your dad or anybody push you to hockey, or was it because it's big in Switzerland?
No. I guess I asked for it, most likely. I don't know. In Switzerland, when I came, I played soccer for 2 years and hockey at the same time. I played both. When I had to choose between one or the other because it was taking time. So yeah, I chose hockey.
So you chose hockey.
But
What age was that when you tried to kind of picked one?
10.
Okay.
9, 10, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And I choose hockey. Let's be honest, I most likely choose hockey because my dad was playing hockey.
Yeah.
That's the easy move. And I know, my mom told me that I don't really recall it, but when my dad retired, I said, what am I going to do now? He's retiring. Are we going to keep playing hockey?
Right. Interesting.
That was a comment. I know I had it. I know. My mom told me I had at some point. So, yeah.
So what was your youth team? What was your first team you kind of played for?
It's called Fribourg. That's where my dad was playing, Fribourg-Gotteron. It was my youth team. I started there I was around 7, 8 years old, I guess. Yeah, so not that early, not late either, but yeah, that's where I started.
Do you remember that time, or you was?
Yeah, that I remember.
Do you remember if there was this is Stasny's kid?
Again, I guess a bit. Like the guys knew because my dad was playing on the main team, right. So like the pro team. So I guess kids knew who I was, but I don't feel I had this this difference of treatment or whatever.
Were there other kids from the dad's playing who were with you, or were you the only kid?
No, at that time I was the only one.
Okay.
That I recall, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think I was the only one. Yeah. I mean, my dad. They got me pretty young, so I guess my dad, when he played in Fribourg, he was like 30 years old. So, and I was 8 already. So, my parents, they got me, they were 22, 23. So, yeah, it was pretty young. So maybe that's why I was the only kid.
So your citizenship now, what are your citizenships that you have now?
I'm Swiss. I've been Swiss for now 2 years.
Okay.
Or 1 year and a half, something. I'm Slovak and I'm Canadian.
Wow, 3.
That's 3, yeah.
That's pretty good. Maybe tie someday too. So that's your first squad. What happened after that? Take me through your career. So you began with that first team. What happened next?
Then we played in Fribourg. Then we actually eventually moved back to Quebec for 1 year. 1 year. My dad was working. I mean, Quebec had a project for the Olympics 2002 at the time. I think it was 2002. So the city didn't get the bid, right? They didn't get the Olympics. So decided what we're going to do. So after living 3 years in Quebec, Switzerland, and before 10 years in Quebec, I realized they preferred Switzerland.
Okay.
So moved back to Switzerland, and then I started playing from Lausanne. For Lausanne, it's the team I grew up most with.
And hello again, everyone. Keith Mueller in our control center in California, and the game is getting ready to go. So we're sorry to cut out on our pre-recorded material, but we're now going to send you out live to Zach Block and the team in Bangkok. Good evening, Zach.
Good evening, Keith. Sorry for that abrupt change, ladies and gentlemen, but I wanted to get us prepared for pregame. Joining me tonight as my color and commentator, I have the SHL president, John Chuknovsky. Thank you for joining me, John.
My pleasure. Very happy to be here. My first time behind the mic for the season. I'm very excited.
Hello, John.
Hello, Keith. How are you?
Good. We were just showing Tomas's interview with you as we were waiting for the game. So they've been watching you already.
So they know it's obviously taped because I'm now here. So
that's correct.
I was in both places, and Tomas is playing right now. We'd be even weirder.
That's right. So I'm glad we got that straightened out. Have a great game.
Thank you.
So as everybody knows, John, Novotel has been the class of the league thus far. What do you think KCG needs to do tonight to be successful?
Well, definitely as the president, but also as a member of Aware, I can tell you they're the class of the league. But yes, look, Novotel has got high-end talent with Ken Kinborn, and you got Stasny, and you have, obviously Mike Friesen, the captain, and really the rookie of the year in my mind so far in Ben. So, I mean, KCG has to keep those stars in check, and Leo has to have one of his better games.
Thank you. Opening faceoff goes to Novotel. Speaking of Ken Kinborn, captain of the Thai national team, from his own zone, long stretch pass bounces off the stick. KCG now with possession. D to D. In through the neutral zone, Patrick Forstner, another Thai national team member. Shot wide. Jan Isaacson retrieving from the corner. And nice quick breakout here by Novotel. Here comes Mengkorn Sukwibon. Mengkorn with some speed. Shot. Saved by Leo. Rebound. Another shot. Oh, just wide. There was a chance there on that rebound. Stasny was on the doorstep. KCG looking to break back out again. Forstner cutting through center ice. Over to Winnie. Winnie at the far boards. Both teams getting tied up here at the boards. Puck bounces to the point. Gabe Roscoe back down low. And Ben jumps on that for a save. With that stoppage, we have a chance to look at the Novotel roster this evening. Tonight, Novotel has scratches from Peter Boyason, Ed McConnell, Jason Bitter, Major, and Major. Tonight, Novotel has subs Michael White, number 20, and Steven Sproul, number 23. Face-off won by KCG. Pon brings it down low. Anliker fends off a check there, brings it up the boards to Sproul. Some nice checking here by KCG, trying to keep the puck in the zone. Eventually it comes out. Friesen gets it out to center ice, taken by Gabe Roscoe. Gabe circling back, up along the sideboards. Back into the Novotel zone. Anliker. Nice little flip out. Oh, Friesen's going to have a chance here, but a little bit too long, and Leo jumps on that. With that stoppage, let's look at the KCG roster. Tonight, KCG is missing Hang and Peem, and they have no subs. Tonight, as we talked about, KCG needs to have a strong play from Leo in net. Statistically, he's been the best goaltender in the SHL. He needs to have a strong night if they're going to have a chance against Novotel. Friesen now down low in the corner. Puck bounces out, so here KCG is going to have a chance with the counterattack. Andy Shee with some good speed over to Harrison Ostamel. Harrison, shot, gloved by Ben. Off to the far boards. Gabe pinching down from the boards. Pon now. And here, Novatel's done a good job of getting the puck back quickly in their own zone and getting the puck out of danger. Nice work there by Gabe Roscoe stepping in front of that pass. KCG back in the zone. Going behind the net. Tried to throw it out front, but bounced off a stick. Back along the sideboards. Jesse Starosta. And it's still in, but it looks like they're going to have a chance. Novatel's going to have a chance to get it back out. Long pass there just in front of Michael White. Michael White still with the puck, doing a good job of fending off the KCG players. Over to Kinborn. Kinborn pinching down. Kinborn shot. Not sure if that got through. So some back and forth action here, John. What have you seen early?
I mean, the game started. The first shift, they tested Leo, and Leo passed that test. So really good start for KCG. What I can tell you is that teams have done this. They're good forechecking. They're playing real well, but teams do it for a period or two. You have to do this for 3 periods. That's the hard part.
True. Very true. Novotel, I should say, does not quit in this game. Their top-end players have a knack of getting takeaways, going the other way, and being aggressive on the counter. Good cross-ice pass here, but just out of Poon's reach. He'll try and settle that down. Throws it out front. Ben able to get that puck out of danger, and here coming the counterattack. This is where they're dangerous. They have an odd man rush. Mengkorn and Kim. Mengkorn, shot, saved by Leo. Mengkorn Sukwibon's had a really solid month. He won player of the game a couple weeks ago with a 4-point night. Solid last week in Novatel's win as well. Forstner's shot, bounced off a leg. Now it's down low. Stuff attempt. Oh, that was a bit dangerous. Went wide. Scotty Murray, 60 years young, still playing for Novotel. Mengkorn now. Mengkorn from the far boards looking. Tried to pass, but bounced off. Oh, danger. Oh, Friesen was on the doorstep. Tried to backhander, but Leo is there to make the save. Nice forechecking by Jan Isaacson. And here Harrison Osmel is going to have a chance. Harrison, backhander, wide. If KCG wants to have a chance tonight, they're going to have to put home some of those opportunities. Harrison there. Had some good defense by Ken Kinborn, Got a backhander, but it wasn't on target. KCG moving through center ice. Overskated that a bit. Here comes Ken Kinborn moving back on the counter. Kinborn trying to split the defense. In front of John there. Circling back, cross ice. Anlicker, shot, saved by Leo. Into the near corner, Friesen along with Harrison Ostamel, both the captains fighting for the puck. Back down low to Friesen. Friesen behind the net. Friesen going all the way up the sideboards now. Nice active sticks here from the KCG defense. They're doing a very good job early here, John, I've seen of them keeping the puck to the outside. Not a lot of clean opportunities.
No, not at all. Very few whistles so far, by the way. This is a very clean game, and haven't had a whistle in a few minutes.
Yeah, it's been good back and forth hockey. Right now we're sitting at the 10:40 mark of the first period. Goal or 7-4 in favor of Novotel. Another good shot there from the slot from Seb Verde, but good save for the pad by Leo. Puck comes all the way out here. Patrick Forster's going to have an opportunity. Forster coming back. Cutting in. Oh, good move. Good move and a shot and a goal. Wow.
That was gorgeous. Gorgeous move.
Gorgeous. Patrick Forster with a fantastic individual effort, deking around the defenseman, deking Ben Kleinische out of net, and with the goal.
Great patience on that. Really, that's the kind of thing that they expect from Patrick all year. And he's, once again, as you said before, they need to take advantage of their chances against Ben, and he just did right there.
Excellent delay move. Ben arguably has been one of the better goaltenders in the league. He won Goaltender of the Month in February for his solid play, undefeated for Novotel. That was a beautiful play by Patrick. Got him out of position and able to get the score. So KCG with the early lead.
I'm not sure if Patrick came out of the bench or was he just cherry picking there. I don't know if it was a quick change or was he hiding behind the D. Either way, he got behind the D, which you don't want to let Patrick Forster get behind your D.
Definitely one of the higher skilled players. Cannot sleep on him. Here comes Stasny moving back. Stasny a chance and a goal. And just like that, Stasny with a little bit of space. This game is tied.
I was going to say, the two guys you can't sleep on this game are probably Stasny and Patrick, and both those guys have goals. That was a quick shot right from his skate to his stick, and he put it away. Leo's had a great start to the game, but when you have that kind of quick shot, it's really hard.
92 from 19. Scotty Murray, vice president of the SHL, and 50. So 92 from 19 and 50. That's Scotty Murray and Seb Verde, as I was saying. Scotty Murray, 60 years young, vice president of the league, still playing strong. Michael White. Oh, that was dangerous. Centering pass. That shot by Sproul didn't quite get through. I think she blocked that shot. Offsides.
Good call by Jeremy. That was offside. Went out. Just the whole puck went out outside the blue line for a quick little bit there, and it's a good call by Jeremy.
If that name Stasny sounds familiar, it's because he comes from some hockey royalty. His father, Anton Stasny, played for the Quebec Nordiques, and his cousin still plays in the NHL for the Winnipeg Jets. Stasny with some professional experience playing in Europe. This is his first season in the SHL, and he's been sensational thus far. He's second in the league in points. Puck bounces up, sticks go all the way down into the KCG zone. Gabe Roscoe from his own zone. Cuts toward the center. Good pass through center ice. Nice backhander there by Pond, but that's taken by Kinborn. Here comes Ken Kinborn, captain of the Thai national team. Good drop pass to Friesen. Friesen shot wide. That puck rings around the boards all the way down to the Novotel zone. Good take here for KCG, Jan Isaacson. Jan, another Thai national team player, has played really well this season thus far. Jan also has experience playing internationally. Trying to cut the defense. Recovers his own puck from the corner. Good back pass to Winnie, but Winnie's back pass went a little too far. Mancom was able to get that out of the zone. So as I've already alluded to there, John, both these goaltenders tonight statistically have been the best in the SHL this season. What makes them so good?
I mean, just their ability to play the angles. They both have played a lot of their lives. Ben's a young kid, but he's been playing for many years. They've been playing for a long time. They both know the position. They both started playing hockey in these positions. They're just quality goalies and playing their whole lives.
A little bit of a collision there between Kinborn and Mel. Mel gets up really quickly. Kinborn now coming back. Cross ice to his D partner, Anliker. But that bounced off his stick, and now KCG moving back on the counter. Poon, shot wide. Bounces to Seb Verde. Seb behind his own net, rings it around the far boards, but that's going to be kept in by Poon. Poon gives it down low. Being harassed here by Anliker. Now back to Isaacson. Isaacson trying to cut in. Isaacson behind the net. Fending off the defense. All the way up now to the point. He's done a good job of keeping that puck. That's offsides. Delayed offsides, so KCG is going to have to vacate the zone. And here comes Kenborn. Don't give him space. Kenborn's got a lot of speed. That's broken up by a good stick from Isaacson. KCG moving back now. Shot gloved by Ben and a stoppage.
And that's something else that Ben does very well. And Leo, they're great rebound control. You don't get many rebounds against these guys, so you got to crash the net, but you're not getting many second chances on either of these goalies.
Agreed. You got to try and get some traffic out front, try and screen them, maybe get a deflection. These guys are very solid with their tracking. They put themselves in good positioning to be successful.
And both have good defense who keep you out from in front of the net. They're keeping it in front. They get both these goalies clear sight lines at the shots.
Oh, Time had an opportunity from the slot, but I think the Novotel defense got a stick on that. Now Shi from the point. His pass was broken up, but does a good job of keeping that in. Tapped out. But here's Starosta on the counter. Here's Starosta moving back in. Centering pass to Time. Oh, Time fanned on that shot. Didn't quite have a second chance. Now Michael White subbing this evening for Novotel behind the net. Michael White's one of our subs, but when he plays, he's about a point per game player. He's very crafty. He knows how to put himself in positions to be successful.
He's a long-time Bangkok player, flying Farang, old TWHL player. He's been around a long time. He's a crafty veteran.
Him and Scotty, they might not necessarily still have the wheels of the younger players, but they have that hockey sense.
Absolutely.
Ken Kinborn circling back through center here. Delaying, looking for the play to develop. Back to his own zone. Up to captain Mike Friesen. Friesen tried to get that through, but a good active stick there by Andy Shi. Broke up that play, but Novotel back again quickly. Over to Michael White. Michael's going to have some space here. He tried to throw that across the goal mouth, but nothing doing. Puck at the far boards. KCG gets it out. He's going to have a chance for odd man rush if they hurry. Forstner and Starosta. Forstner going behind the Novotel net. Waiting for reinforcements. Doing an excellent job skating. Using his body positioning to defend the puck. Starosta and a goal! What a beautiful backhander. Quick shot, I think, took Ben off guard. And Starosta, KCG, back in the lead.
I think so. I think that Jesse had someone to pass the puck to across. I think Ben got caught cheating a little bit. I think he thought that pass was going to go across the slot and did not. And Jesse made a great backhand pass right over the glove hand. Perfect backhand over the glove.
KCG in the lead. Can they hold on?
That's the question. I mean, that's the question. Got a long way to go in this game.
And this is what you got to be really careful of. There's Kinborn again with another takeaway. He's going to have an opportunity. Oh, that clanked off the post.
Puck was loose. Puck was loose.
You cannot give these guys space.
No. And they're very good at the counter. I like to see the stats on after they get scored on, how quick their goals are coming, because they get goals right back on you.
They are very effective in about a minute or 2 minutes after they give up a goal. You're right, John. I wish I should get the numbers on that, but they are very good at immediately retaking momentum.
SHL has to hire a statistician. I got to talk to somebody about that. go back and do our historical stats every year.
Here comes Stasny. Tried to get around Isaacson. Isaacson did a good job poke checking that away. Jan trying to move through center, skating around Stasny. He does. Up to Patrick. Forstner at the far boards. Forstner shot. Oh, Ben caught just enough of that. Oh, and it is a goal, I think. It was a good goal.
I think Patrick got the rebound and bounced it off Ben in the net. I think it might have bounced it right off of Ben's leg to put it back in the net.
So KCG being aggressive. 2 quick goals here. 7 from 61. So give a lot of credit to Patrick Forstner, number 7. He's had a hand in all 3 KCG goals tonight. In the first period, it's 3-1. 10 shots on goal apiece. It's the final minute of the first period.
They're having a flawless first. Other than that goal, 1 goal they let in, they're playing a flawless first period. They really are.
Well, I will say that Kinborn did beat Leo there, but the posts saved Leo.
Absolutely. Well, flawless and a little bit of luck. You need both those to beat Novotel.
I agree. Winnie from the side. KCG doing a really good job of keeping the momentum here, but here comes Captain Mike Friesen on the counter. Friesen going wide behind the net. Anliker fanned on that just a little bit. That knuckling puck was slow enough for Leo to make the save. Final 15 seconds of the period, both teams making changes. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time for a clean puck drop.
Well, definitely a good move by KCG to kill some time here, which Andy say is coming out pretty slowly for this faceoff.
Faceoff, and that's going to end the first period. I'll throw it back to Keith in California. This is Hockey Night in Thailand.
Let's go. I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Now this is what I'm talking about. Every time I see your smile, it makes me shout. Let's go! Let's go! Nothing's gonna stop us today. Get on the bus or get out the way. We're cruising with the radio on. So turn it up to 10. Here comes our favorite song. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And let's return to Zach and John in Bangkok.
Thank you, Keith. So an excellent first period from KCG has them in the lead 3-1 over league leaders Novotel. Can they hold on to this lead?
This is a big second period. If they can hold this lead, even just for the second, and go in the third with any kind of lead, it'll be an interesting third.
I agree. That would definitely give them some confidence, but you cannot go to sleep on this Novotel team. Their top-end talent is so good, especially on the counterattack. They do an excellent job of stealing pucks and being aggressive.
And they've been down in games late, so they're used to this. They've been losing. It's not like they've been dominating all year. They've been losing games and come back multiple times.
Good hard play, just bringing the puck to the net, but Ben was there for the save. Harrison Ostermel throws it up to the point. Poon shot, saved there by Ben. KCG doing a nice job of maintaining possession here. Backhander, gloved by Ben.
Sustained pressure. That's what you want to do if you're KCG. You don't want to take your 3-1 lead and start playing more defense. You want to say, just, pedal on the metal here, gas down, and let's try and get a couple more on this. I got to tell you, I don't see Novotel scoring 1 goal all game. So KCG need some more goals. Period.
Agreed. But it helps to have Leo in net. Leo does such a good job of just shutting the opposition down. KCG wins the faceoff, once again doing a nice job maintaining this possession. Patrick Forstner, huge first period, 3 points, 2 goals and an assist. Back to Patrick from the right circle. Try to pass back to the point, but it goes all the way down between his demon back to Leo. Leo settles that down. Here's Poon moving forward. Poon's long shot, bit high, bounces off the netting. Settled down by Mancorn. Mancorn throws it across to his D partner, Kinborn, but Stasny's going to pick that up. Stasny behind his own net, delaying, waiting for the play to develop a bit. Long pass to Kinborn. Kinborn playing uncharacteristically far forward here. Kinborn with a good move, cutting to the net. Tried to sneak it by Leo, but he was there for the save.
Seeing Ken playing a little offense that early. We're still early second period. Very interesting.
Offsides. So in my opinion,
Zach, sorry to interrupt.
Award.
Zach, sorry to interrupt you. Would you just check your audio connection? Just make sure you're plugged in. You're going in and out just a little bit.
Check. Can you hear me, Keith?
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, just a little. We're just having a little issue.
Thank you for letting me know. That face-off won by Novotel. Oh, but a little bit of a giveaway. Oh, Harrison tried to tee that up, but wide. Had the right idea, but he got to get that on net. Good active stick, Harrison, but Novotel able to get the puck back quickly. Here comes Anliker. Anliker all the way to the side, and a goal.
Wow, what a
Kristoff
great individual
Anliker.
effort. And that's the thing. I mean, we talk about Stosky, we talk about Friesen, we talk about, obviously Ken, and then the supporting staff of Kristoff and Mancorn. And I mean, I call them supporting staff because they're not the superstars, but these guys are superstars in their own right, and that's what we got to be careful of. That's why they keep coming in waves, and each of their lines have got multiple talented players.
So Kristoff Anliker with the assist by Andy Ross. And now it's 3-2.
I mean, if you've noticed, the puck's been, we're 12:45 to go in this period. The puck's been in the Novotel zone 80% of this period already. And you give Novotel one shot, one chance, boom, we're in a one-goal game again.
And I give a lot of credit to Kristoff on that. He did not quit on that play, fought through several sticks from KCG, made a good deke on Leo, and got the goal. Here we go, down into the KCG zone. Captain Mike Friesen for Novotel. Try a centering pass. Sproul couldn't quite get a clean shot off. Back to the point, Andy Ross. His long shot bounces off a leg wide. Settled down by Andy Shee. Shee for KCG. Tried a long stretch pass to Harrison. Over to Jesse, but a nice stick gets that out of danger for Novotel. Off the boards here. Friesen's going to be in a foot race. He's going to get the puck deep in the KCG zone behind the net. Being kept to the outside. Nice job, Harrison Ostamel stepping in front of that. He gives it to Jesse Starosta. Starosta cutting in towards center ice. Trying to get around the defense. He does. There's Pon. Oh,
Post.
Harrison was on the
hit
side.
The post also. That hit the post.
Harrison shook his head. Oh, he had a chance there.
That hit the post for sure.
So Captain Harrison Ostamel had an opportunity to resume the 2-goal lead. Not quite able to get it. Jan Isaacson now moving up the point. Oh, time was on the doorstep, but just couldn't quite get the timing down with that rebound. Over to Kinborn. Offsides. Oh, back and forth here in the second.
You know, I was thinking there's a great quote in the movie Miracle with Herb Brooks when he says, tells his team, you think you can win on talent alone? You don't have enough talent to win on talent alone. That's the thing about Novotel. They have the talent to literally win on talent alone. These guys, the goals, Kristoff got a goal. He made a great move. A lot of their goals are phenomenal individual effort. KCG's playing a great team game tonight, and they got to keep doing that. But they got to keep track of these individuals who have an opportunity to do these, one-and-done type plays. I mean, KCG's playing a great game right now.
I completely agree with you. They've had an excellent team game, but you need to try and bury some of these opportunities. You can't hit the post if you want to beat this team. Here comes Forstner. Forstner tried a centering pass, goes through the goal mouth. Now Poon at the far boards. Going shot into Ben's chest. So there again, Ben with great rebound control.
Yeah, he had a pass. He had a pass there to cross the middle. It was one of the other D was going down. I mean, they got a little bit of a holding the puck, little puck hog there. He had a good opportunity for a pass and maybe a better angle shot. But sometimes you see that goalie and your eyes get all wide and you want to shoot it.
KCG able to get that face off. But Kinborn doing a nice job using body positioning to get that puck out. Mel does a nice job putting that puck back in, though, quickly. And Forstner's going to retrieve at the far corner. Forstner evades Ralph Dittmer, goes behind the Novotel net. Forstner delaying. Tried to turn around shot, but that hits off the side netting. Now Kinborn behind his net. Kinborn avoiding the forecheck here of KCG, trying to move up the boards. Nice skating, gets the puck all the way out. But Time's going to throw that back in for Jan. Jan's going to have a chance here, backhander. Oh, that was just a bit wide. The KCG bench was calling for a whistle there, but nothing doing. Nice stick there. That's another one. Back and forth we're going here. Each team trading possession. That bounces off Mel's leg. He's going to smooth that in. Mel's shot. That bounces wide and out of play.
Once again, the puck's been in front of me for almost, the entire period. KCG is playing a great game. As you said, though, they've got to put one more on the board. Leaving Novotel this close. It's happened multiple times this year when Novatel's been down by a goal or two in the third. So they turn it on in the third. KCG, I'm telling you now, they got to put in one or maybe even two more for them to really be comfortable going in the third.
Agreed. Face-off won by Face-off won by Jesse. Harrison tried a shot there, but really couldn't get a lot of velocity on it. Right now, Harrison being harassed by Andy Ross behind the Novotel net here. Jesse Starosta going to try and get that up to the point. That's taken by Michael White, though. Michael White bounces it off the sideboards there. Andy Shee now trying to fend off Novotel. He does. Andy Shee slowly delaying. Long pass to Jesse Starosta. Starosta at the far boards. Tried a centering pass. Taken by Christoph. Andy Shee does a good job stealing the puck from Friesen. Oh, here we go. Back and forth. Bouncing off sticks. I can't get the commentary fast enough. We keep changing possession. Right now it's Michael White going up the far boards. Now Friesen here. Friesen tried a centering pass, but he gave that to Jesse Starosta. Here comes Jesse moving back. Jesse chips it into the corner, chasing that down. Oh, he had a centering pass. Was in a dangerous area, but got lucky. Novotel defense was there to make that stop. Here comes Stasny. Bounces off the skate. Ostamel tried to cut around, but good job Kinborn to take that puck. Kinborn moving back on the counter. Cross ice to Mankorn. Mankorn back again to Kinborn. Kinborn looking, that bounces off a stick. Isaacson moving back, gives it up to Forstner. Forstner, shot, saved by Ben.
Nice defense by Seb Verdi. Good, solid backtrack. Pulled up Patrick's stick before he could get a hard shot off.
If I could give an award to most improved, I would probably give it to Mankorn. I think Mankorn's play has evolved so much in the last few seasons. He's taken his talent, his speed, and he's combined it with some more experience and hockey sense.
I think you'd have agreement from a lot of the players in the league who've seen him go from kind of a one-trick offensive speed pony to playing a better all-around hockey player for sure.
Speaking of Mankorn, he's got the puck for Novotel. Oh, but a takeaway here by KCG. Centering. Oh, when he was on the doorstep, but he couldn't get a clean shot off.
Those are the ones we're talking about. Those are the ones we're going to watch the replay when it's, 5-3 Novotel at the buzzer. We're going to say those are the misses, the posts and the misses like that got to put away. And really, those are the ones that Novotel put away.
That's true. I agree with you. As it stands, it's 5:20 remaining in the second. Shots on goal are 15-13 in favor of KCG. Stasny in the faceoff dot. He'll be opposed by Forstner for KCG. Faceoff won by KCG. Mel at the point. Mel's long shot bounces off Stasny. Stasny gives it up to Mankorn. Mankorn cutting through center into the KCG zone. Delays at the blue line. Tried a long shot. Might have been looking for a deflection. But that's taken back by KCG now. Here comes Forstner. Forstner delaying, gives it up to Jan. Jan Isaacson cutting in, shot. Sway. Beautiful glove save, Ben.
That was labeled for the top corner. That was a pass and a great shot, and Ben made a great stop on that. Once again, that goes to your question from before. He had the angle cut down. It even looked probably easier for him. I mean, if he had the angle cut down, he's in the right position. It almost hit him in the chest. I mean, he used his glove there, but he was right in the right position for that.
Friesen for Novotel, opposed by Time. Face-off won by Friesen. He gives it up to Michael White. Michael White's going to have a chance here. A little bit of a breakaway. He's going to end a foot race with Harrison Osamel. Michael White, saved by Leo. That bounces off a stick. It goes all the way down back to the Novotel zone. Taken by Anliker. Anliker attempting to get out. Trying to get around KCG, but here comes back Harrison Osamel, captain KCG. Some nice defense here. Anliker just tries to muck the play up, but Mel keeps it in for KCG. Here comes Time. Time delaying. Circles back. Trying to cut in. Trying to split the defense. But Andy Ross takes that. Nice, good forecheck here. Trying to keep it in, but eventually Novatel's going to get that out. Captain Mike Friesen at the far boards. Friesen just outside of his own zone. Delaying, looking. Back to Andy Ross. Cross ice to Michael White. Michael White moving in. Centering pass, Scotty Murray. Oh, Scotty doesn't quite have the velocity with the right idea. Just a quick shot. Leo able to make the save.
Get it on net. Look for maybe a rebound, which, Leo doesn't usually give up. He kind of did a little bit there, but also the end of Scotty's shift there, I think. He's a little tired.
Both teams making changes. 2:50 remaining in the second period. It's still 3-2 KCG.
They've held Novotel to only 15 shots. It's also a pretty good stat there.
Agreed. Novatel's been averaging about 25, 30 shots a game. Stasny with a chance. Shot saved by Leo off the pad. Comes out to Patrick Forstner. Forstner trying to get around Dittmer. That's a penalty there. Here we go. Delayed penalty. And that's going to be a penalty. Ralph Dittmer.
Holding his stick. Well,
holding
his stick, I think. I think he grabbed Patrick's stick as he was skating by. It's no argument from Ralph. I think he knew that was only to stop Patrick Forstner. That's so almost all of us are going to stop Patrick Forstner. We got to hold his stick.
That is the call indeed. So number 44, Ralph Dittmer in the penalty box. This is our first power play of the evening. KCG is going to have a chance here, try and extend their lead. On the ice, I see Mel and Poon on D, and I see Isaacson, Winnie, and Forstner. Forstner wins the face-off. Up to Poon at the point. Poon shot just a bit wide off of the netting.
Clean face-off win for Forstner over Stosny. Fox is a very good face-off guy on this penalty kill, but it was a real clean win by Forstner.
Here we go with the reset. This time, Stasny does a good job just kicking this puck to his deep men, and they get down all the way. So a nice job winning that face-off, getting the puck out of danger. For those of you who might not know, the SHL has running time periods, 17-minute running time periods. Our minor penalties are 2.5 minutes, also running time. Forstner tried a cross-ice pass, but it was behind his defenseman.
It was a good stick by Mancorn, actually, to get that out of his zone.
Here, Kinborn's going to have a chance here, short-handed. Kinborn tried to stuff attempt, and he get it. He got it. He did indeed. Wow.
I mean, short-handed goal. This is the kind of thing you just can't see if you're KCG. He caught Leo leaning a little bit. Leo wasn't really sitting on the post, and Ken saw that and took advantage of it. Give Ken a little bit of daylight, he's going to find it.
So about the final minute of the second period, short-handed, Ken Kinborn, number 5, with a game-tying goal, assisted by Mancorn.
Let's see how KCG reacts to this. They're going to the possible power play possibility to get a 2-goal lead. They get a shorthanded goal against, and now it's tied. They've got to really keep their heads up going in the third period on this one.
Final 10 seconds of the period. Michael White's going to have a chance, but whoa. That's going to go to the corner, and I'm going to throw it back to Keith in California for a commercial break. This is Hockey Night in Thailand.
This is breaking news from ThailandTV.news. Now all the Thailand news is in one place. The latest reports from around the clock and around the world. Breaking Thailand news from all the world's top news sources, translated into 11 languages and updated 24 hours a day. Here's Ali with more.
ThailandTV.news has it all. The latest news, weather, and sports updates, plus up-to-the-minute events listings and fun things to do in Thailand. And that's not all. There's also entertainment, lifestyle, and travel news, including the latest visa information. If it's happening in Thailand, you'll find it here at ThailandTV.news.
It's all here at ThailandTV.news. All the latest news, weather, sports, they even cover ice hockey. It's all done at ThailandTV.news. Yes, it's all the Thailand news, all in one place.
And let's send you back to Zach and John in Bangkok.
So unfortunately, John had to depart so he could get ready for the second game tonight, John playing for Aware. But a big thank you to SHL President John Chipnowski for joining me for the first two periods of our game tonight. Well, I've got a moment here, a quick happy birthday to camera operator Jin. Happy birthday, Jin. And I also hear that coming up in a few days on St. Paddy's Day that it's Keith's birthday. Happy early birthday, Keith.
Thank you very much.
Keith and I are both from Chicago. For those of you who might not know, Chicago dyes the Chicago River green each year. It's just one of the fun little quirks that we have in the city. Here, KCG with an opportunity still on the power play. Got about 20 seconds inning here. Harrison Ostamel circling near boards all the way across ice to the point. Gabe Roscoe's long shot deflected, but just wide. Here comes, okay, now time now on the counter. They're going to have a 3-on-1 here if he hurries. Time, shot. Oh, what a beautiful save by Ben. Wow, and that ends the penalty. Here comes Friesen back. Friesen. Oh, Friesen tried a nice little saucer pass, but just out of Kinborn's reach. Jesse back to Harrison. Ostamel, that shot deflected off of a leg. Dittmer, fresh out of the penalty box, has the puck. Ralph Dittmer throws it in deep. All the way down, retrieved by Poon for KCG. Poon moving up the near boards. Delayed, and that's kept in now by Novotel. Seb Verde in the near corner. He's tied up a bit, though, and Jan Eisen able to get it back out to Forstner. Forstner back up to Winnie, but nice stick there. Poke check by Ken Kinborn. Mancorn takes that. Mancorn, delaying. Tried a centering pass, but out of Seb Verde's reach. Now Jan Isaacson going back and forth action here. Give a lot of credit to Novotel. They were down 3-1 at the start of the second period, but 2 goals battling back in that second. Anlicker and then Kinborn, shorthanded, tied the game. There, Jan Isaacson had a chance, but a nice poke check there by Ben kept the puck out of danger. Isaacson still with the puck, trying to cut in. Circle shot, just wide. Isaacson at the far boards, gives it up to the point. Mel back to Isaacson. Isaacson throws it down low. Back to the point. Mel at the point. Fanned a bit on that pass. That's taken by Mancorn for Novotel. Mancorn throws it forward, but it's out of reach of his players. That goes all the way down. That's an icing. Icing.
I did want to say thank you again, Zach, for the happy birthday wishes. I was in the middle of doing something when you said something, so I didn't want to cut you short. And last year I was in Bangkok on St. Patrick's Day, and then the next day we went into the whole COVID lockdown after that. So this year, hopefully, it's going to be better in Bangkok and everywhere about that.
The story goes you had as much free beer as you wanted.
I did. They were dumping the beer because they were closing the bars, so they couldn't keep it. So they gave us all the free beer we wanted on St. Patrick's Day, which is never a good idea. And I think I was hungover till June.
But what a story we get to tell. Oh, watch out, fans, watch out. That bounced. And they had to dive out of the way there. $13:25 remaining in the third period. Shots on goal 20-18 in favor of KCG. It's been a very tight game. Excellent back and forth action. It is 3-all. I know both teams are looking at those missed opportunities earlier in the game. Both teams hit posts. We'll see who can try and get the edge in this game. Here comes Friesen, captain, with a shot. Goal, Mike Friesen. That might do it. Maybe that's the edge that they needed. Captain Mike Friesen had a little space, hard slap shot, just ahead of Leo's pad. 10 from 19. Friesen from Scotty Murray. The 13-minute mark of the third period. So now it is Novotel in the lead, 4-3. Give them a lot of credit. They've scored 3 unanswered goals. They were down 3-1 and now ahead 4-3. Can KCG respond? Nice long saucer from Mike Friesen. Goes all the way down to the KCG zone. Christoph Anliker retrieving, gives it up to Andy Ross. Andy cross ice, but that's stepped in front of by Andy Shee. Here comes Jesse Strosta. Jesse, shot just a bit wide. Winnie now with the puck at the far boards for KCG. Winnie throws it down low to Forstner. Forstner splits the defense. Circle shot. His shot just a bit high and wide. Bounces off the netting. Retrieved by Winnie. Winnie behind the Novotel net. Winnie circles shot. Not sure if that got cleanly through to Ben. Right now, Christoph Anliker for Novotel. Waiting for the play to develop. Christoph moving forward now. Trying to get around Jan, but Jan with a good stick. Isaacson gives it to Patrick Forstner. One pass too many, I think. And now here comes Mancorn. Mancorn with great speed moving forward. We've talked about his improvement in his game. Here he comes. Delay, centering pass, Seb Verde. Beautiful sliding save, Leo. Oh, Seb Verde had a chance on the doorstep. Leo slid across to make an excellent save. Swai. $10:45 remaining in the third period. Face-off won by Novotel. Up to Kinborn at the point. Ken Kinborn, long shot, bounced off a leg wide. That comes in front of me. Jalf Dittmer gives it back to Verde, who gives it to Stasny. Stasny back to Verde, just out of his reach, taken by Mancorn. Mancorn, long shot, saved by Leo. Leo Liao, statistically the best goaltender in the SHL. Excellent rebound control. But the edge tonight, Novotel, they're in front, 4-3, has had a wonderful comeback in this game. Another face-off won by Novotel. Long shot from Kinborn, deflected by Stasny, but a little too slow. Leo able to make the save. We'll tee it up for a third time now. That face-off won by KCG. Here's Poon behind his own net. That bounced out of play, I believe. So give credit to Novotel here. They've done a really nice job of having sustained pressure, winning face-offs. Timeout. Timeout. 9:20, Keith. Sorry, the puck was caught in the siding, and they had a difficulty getting it back out. So the clock is at 9:20 on the face-off drop. Stasny and Forstner again. Here we go. 9:20. Face-off won by KCG. D to D. I believe that's Mel at the far boards. Mel chips it up to center ice. Taken by Forstner, but he gives it away to Kinborn for Novotel. Kinborn in his own zone. Tried to throw it up the board. That bounced off the referee. Here comes Isaacson. Isaacson. Nice stick check there by Kinborn. Mel fell down at the blue line. Kinborn gets a chance to get around him. Here's a 3-on-1 for Novotel. Gives it up to Menkorn. Menkorn shot saved by Leo. Now Winnie. Winnie in his own zone. Coming back out, letting the play develop. Kinborn shakes his finger at Winnie. Says, you can't get that past me. Kinborn able to deflect that puck. Goes into the stands again. Fans diving out of the way. From center ice. 8:15 remaining in the third period. It's 4-3 Novotel. That faceoff won by Friesen. Here comes Friesen. Got a chance. Another quick shot. Saved by Leo that time. Friesen with the go-ahead goal for Novotel earlier in this third period. Harrison does a nice job getting around the defense here. And now the KCG's going to have a 3-on-1. KCG. And nice work defense getting that out of the danger zone. There was no clean shot. KCG needs to do a better job of capitalizing on those opportunities. Not even a clean shot on goal. Here comes Captain Harrison Ostamel. Harrison trying to deke. Oh, and a goal! Harrison Ostamel with the goal. It's tied 4-all. I'm not sure if Harrison meant to do this, but he tried to deke, and I think he accidentally lost control of that puck. But in doing so, it slid around Ben. I'm going to have to ask Harrison about that later. So tie game 4-all. Harrison Ostamel unassisted at about the 7:15 mark of the period. This puck goes up the near boards in front of me. Andy Shee does a nice job passing to himself off the boards. Andy Shee moving back forward with some space. Andy Shee up the near boards all the way now behind the Novotel zone. Behind the Novatel's net. Andy Shee still with the puck. Tried a centering pass that's stopped by Anliker. And here Mike Friesen's going to have a breakaway. Captain Mike Friesen. Saved by Leo Liao. Friesen had the chance, but Leo was there to make the save. Here comes KCG captain Harrison Ostamel. Nice glove. Save Sway. Sway. Good glove, Ben Kleinische. I'm going to ask Harrison. So Harrison, oh yeah, he said, I completely lost control, but I got lucky and it went in. So sometimes you got to be lucky. 6 minutes remaining, third period. This has been an excellent game, back and forth. It is 4-all KCG Novotel. Here comes KCG moving back in. Winnie, shot saved by Ben. It's in the slot though. Jan Isaacson. Isaacson, shot. That's wide. Here, KCG doing a great job keeping this momentum. They've got possession again. Back up to the point. Patrick Forstner's shot went a bit wide. Here's Poon now. Poon coming down low. Now moving back up. Trying to cut in towards the center. Shot. Goal, Poon! What a beautiful goal. Poon skating into the slot. Shot quickly near side. Snuck it past Kleinische. KCG now in front. 11 from 7. So Forstner with another point tonight. What a huge game. Patrick Forstner, 4 points. He's my player of the game so far. Putin, excellent work. KCG, 2 quick goals have taken the momentum in this game. 5 minutes remaining, third period. Can they hold on and defeat Novotel? Here comes Captain Mike Friesen, though. Don't give him a chance. Uh-oh, Friesen. Try shorthanded. Leo is there for the save. Friesen still with the puck. Friesen behind the KCG net. Here comes Kleinische coming out aggressively, getting out of that danger zone. Oh, he was able to get back quickly and make sure that didn't come back in. So here comes Novotel. Trying to get back out again. Here comes Kinborn. Kinborn across to Michael White. Michael White and Forstner with a bit of a collision, and there's a whistle. Too many men on the ice is the call. KC penalty. So here, Novotel is going to have an opportunity on the power play. Timeout. So timeout at the 4-minute mark of the third period. So Novotel takes their timeout with an opportunity trying to get their best players a breath and chalk up the power play. What do they want to do? They're down 5-4 in this game. Captain Harrison Ostamel says, be ready for a quick change, guys. Short shifts. Keep fresh out there. Stay back. Defend the net. On the ice on the power play for KCG, I see Stasny, Friesen, Mankorn, Ken Kinborn, and Christoph Enlicker. So there's a lot of talent on this power play for Novotel. Defending for KCG, I see Jesse Starosta, Gabe Roscoe, Harrison Ostamel, and Andy Shee. Novotel wins the faceoff. Puck goes back to the point for Ken Kinborn. Kinborn throws it back around the boards. He didn't have a lot of space there. And now Captain Mike Friesen to Stasny. Stasny back to Kinborn. Kinborn cross ice to Anlicker. Anlicker shot that doesn't get in. Harrison Ostamel throws it all the way back down. Goes to Kleinashay. Kleinashay, good job though, tipping it back forward quickly. Anlicker at the point gives it up to Mankorn. Mankorn coming in. Oh, it's danger zone, danger zone. Two great saves in close by Leo Liao. Mankorn with the puck. Back to the point, Kinborn. I can hear Scotty Murray calling from the bench. Slow down, guys. Work it around. Kinborn tries a shot that deflects. Harrison Ostamel trying to get it out, but a good job here. Novotel pinching, trying to get the puck. Harrison goes back up quickly, kicks the puck out. Here's Kinborn. Kinborn from his own zone. 1:20 remaining on the power play. 2:54 remaining in the third period. Good job there by Andy Shee, throwing it all the way down, delaying some more time. Captain Mike Friesen for Novotel from his own zone up to Anlicker, now to Mankorn. Mankorn moving in, cutting towards the center. Mankorn shot deflects well out of play. KCG's happy that's going to delay some more time. As a reminder, fans, we do have stoppage time in the final 2 minutes of the third period in a game that is tied or within 2 goals. So this is one of those scenarios. Right now there is 1:15 remaining in the third period, 45 seconds left on the power play. But once we get to the 2-minute mark, it's going to be stoppage. So they call for a timeout because the puck was thrown back on the ice and a bit more time got delayed. So right now it's at the 2:11 mark. All right, puck drop. Clock back in action. Face-off won by Novotel. Stasny from the near boards. Stasny waiting. Good aggressive stick checking here by Jan Isaacson. Gives it up to the point for Ken Kinborn. Kinborn, his shot deflected off a stick, and that's out of play again. Clock stopped at 1:54 of the third period. 24 seconds left on the power play. Power play is also stopped with this stoppage time. Reset. Forstner facing off against Friesen in the face-off. That face-off won by KCG. Excellent work, Jan Isaacson, getting that all the way down into the Novotel zone. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. 1:45 remaining in the third period. KCG ahead, 5-4, trying to give Novotel their second loss of the season. Here they come, back on the power play. Bit of a collision there. Oh, it's in a danger zone. What's going to happen? Oh, deflects just a bit wide. Power play is over. Time back on the ice, but it goes quickly to the bench for Winnie. Long shot and a save by Leo. Oh. Bit of some chippiness here. I saw Captain Mike Friesen push one of the Novotel players down. I'm not sure what happened. Right now, Kleinashay still on the bench. There's 1:23 remaining in the third. Kleinashay still on the ice. 1:23 remaining at the faceoff drop. That faceoff won by KCG. It comes down, but here Kinborn able to get the puck. Kinborn's in his own zone, throws it forward to Christoph Anliker. Anliker moving forward. Empty net, empty net, empty net. That puck goes all the way down. Icing. With that icing, 1:03 remaining in the third period. The referees are discussing what's happening. So that faceoff's going to be from the right circle. I see Jesse Starosta. Or are they moving it to the left now? It looks like they're deciding what's going to happen. It's going to be the left circle. I see Jesse Starosta for KCG. I see Stasny for Novotel. So empty net here. Novotel with the extra attacker trying to tie this game. Face-off won by Novotel. Oy, there was a collision there. Ken Kinborn's down. Kinborn is down. Stoppage, 56 seconds remaining. I'm not sure what happened exactly. I didn't see the play. I think Harrison accidentally bumped into Kinborn. Thankfully, Kinborn's up quickly. That face-off is going to come just outside of the blue line, just outside of the KCG zone. Like I said, thankfully, Kinborn's up quickly. Well, now he's getting to the bench. I'm not sure. All right, Andy Ross on for Kinborn. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Face-off won by Novotel. Here comes Anliker. Anliker, but good stick there, Ostamel. Starosta gets that out. Harrison, now Jesse, and that might be an empty netter. It is empty netter. I think that's Jesse Starosta. And with that goal, now KCG with a 2-goal advantage. That might be enough to take a sigh of relief here. 45 seconds remaining. 10 unassisted is the call. Jesse Starosta. So 10 unassisted at the 45-second mark of the third period. Empty net. So Kleinashe back on the ice now. It's 6-4 KCG. Face-off won by KCG. Here comes Winnie. Winnie. Shot saved by Ben. Another stoppage because we're still within 2 goals. It's 36.5 seconds remaining in the third. I do love Dom's choice of music. That face-off, I believe, won by Novotel, comes to the near boards. Mancorn trying to get out, but Harrison does a good job of keeping it in the zone, just ringing it around the boards. 25 seconds remaining in the period, and I think I can officially say that KCG is going to give Novotel a second loss of the year, but here comes Captain Mike Friesen. Friesen, goal. So hold your horses. 16 seconds remaining. Captain Mike Friesen gets one of the goals back. It's 6-5. Ten from 92. So Friesen with the goal, assisted by Stasny at the 16-second mark. So hold your horses. We're back within a goal. Novotel's going to have one final chance here if they get the face-off and hurry. It's coming down to the wire. This face-off. Oh, who's got it? Who's got it? Both teams taking possession here in front of me. Somebody takes a tumble. Friesen's trying. He throws across ice. There's 5 seconds remaining. 4, 3, saved by Leo. 2, 1. And that's the horn. What an excellent game. Give KCG a ton of credit. They defeat Novotel, handing them their second loss on the season. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to throw it over to Keith. Stick around. We've got the second game coming up in about 10 minutes. This is Hockey Night in Thailand.
Thanks, Zach. We'll see you all in about 10 minutes.
This has been a presentation of Thailand TV.tv, winner of the SHL Golden Mike Award for Excellence in Broadcasting for Hockey Night in Thailand.